Welcome to my channel. My name is Annie. Today we are making dinner rolls. For my dinner rolls, I'm gonna use 4.5 cup of flour. So I mix bread flours and I mix all-purpose flours. I'm gonna have 1.5 cup of regular milk, a third cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna add 1 egg. We are gonna add 2 tablespoons of rapid rye yeast, instant yeast also. And I have 5 tablespoons of butter, and I already softened the butter. So, and I have some extra butter here, which I'm gonna put on my dinner roll when they're ready. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use an stand-up mixer. You can use your hand, but I prefer this one. So to start, I'm gonna add the sugar in my milk. I'm going to stir it. And the milk is warm. I warmed it up to about 100°F. I'm gonna put my instant yeast and I'm gonna let it set for about 9 to 10 minutes before I start everything. We just stir it for half a minute. And now now we're gonna let it set for about 9 to 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, this is the way the mixture of the sugar, the milk, and the yeast becomes. So we're just gonna stir it. Just mix it well. Okay. And now we are just gonna add it to our stand mixer. And we are going to add about 3 cups of the flour. I'm gonna add the salt, just put the hole here. I'm gonna add the egg. And I'm gonna add the butter. Okay, so we have our wheat here and we're gonna mix it. So we're gonna mix it for about 2 minutes. Okay. Now we're gonna add more flour. You can add 1 cup or half a cup at a time, whichever works for you. And we're gonna again go slow first and then on a medium speed for about 2 minutes. Now we're gonna add the last of the flour here. Again, medium speed for about 2 minutes. We almost at the end of it, so we just make sure everything doesn't stick. Okay. Ooh. So this is our plug it. Okay, so this is our paste here. We are going to put it in a spray pan here, so I'm gonna just spray it. You can put some oil, it's okay. And we're gonna let it rest for about an hour. Just gonna use my hand. I'm just gonna make a ball here. So this is the pretty much the paste. Just gonna make sure everything gets some oil. And so we're gonna let it rest for about an hour. Okay, so the hour went by. Now we have our paste here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to make about 18 to 20 mini rolls. So I have my weight here. I'm gonna try to weigh it to make sure I make enough. And also I greased the pan where I'm gonna put my rolls here. So this is, so we're just gonna punch it in, take it out. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is just to weigh the whole thing together, so I know approximate what I have. Let's go in ounces. Okay, about 2 1/4. Okay. Okay, so we are just gonna cut it and do our best here. 178. So this is pretty much the process. And once you have them all cut off, and we're gonna make some small bowl. Okay, so I'm able to make 20 mini rolls, so that's what we're gonna go with. So right now we're just gonna make some. This is the first one. pretty much we just pinch in the bottom and then try to make it nice. This is it doesn't need to be perfect, you just do your best. And you can put a little bit of flour on the surface you're going to be using. You don't have to. They are not really sticky. So I'm going to show one more. This is the bottom. We just pinch it in. And voila. So this is the way they look. Now we are going to let them rest for about 30 minutes in a warm place. So I'm just going to cover them. And we're going to let them set for about 30 minutes. And then in between we can just put our oven around 375. The 30 minutes went by. Now we are going to put them into the oven. So this is the way they look. So they're going to go to the oven for about 15 to 17 minutes at 375 degrees. So again, this is the way they look before they go. Okay, so this is after 30 minutes. They just came out of the oven. This is the way they look. Now we are going to put some butter on each of them. And I wish you can smell it. I like the smell of the bread. So it smells very, very nice. We are just putting some butter on and we are going to let it rest for about 10 minutes before we cut a piece. But pretty much it's done. Voila. Okay, so it's gonna be about 10 minutes to rest and then we're gonna try a piece. Okay, so I couldn't wait for 10 minutes, so we are going to take one out. It says very, very hot. So this is the way they look. They are very nice and soft. Okay, bon appetit. Thank you for watching my video and have a good rest of the day.